The wolf, in search of water, began to follow the path. Their heavy paws stirred up the dirt as they walked. Without hesitating much, he crossed the road, staying to the side. Nearly reaching the water, Lycon turned when he heard rustling. Cats? Or something else? It was hard to tell with the distance. He sniffed. Definitely cats. He shrugged it off, turning back towards the water.
Briar adjusted himself in his bedding. It was a quaint day. A perfect day for relaxing. She padded into the inn with a bit of panic in her tone as she spoke. "Sir, we have something to report on the border. We saw a massive dog near the bridge, bigger than any I've ever seen. It was grey and large and quite ugly, honestly," Tumbleflight gulped. Briar sat up abruptly. Calm down. Calm down. Where was this?" "Near the bridge at Woodcut, sir. Right at the corner of our borders." "Take me there." "Right." "Right across there. The thunder path, it was right by the end." He let out a huff. Man, he was out of shape. Looking up, however, he didn't see the big furry dog anymore. Briar slowly approached and opened his maw. There most certainly was a dog. Or, it seems like something else. He scanned the area and could see no traces of where it could have gone. He turned back to the patrol. "All right. Well, stay vigilant. I will go to the Moonstone tonight to seek guidance. For now, this stays between us." "But it could have went after us when it spotted our patrol, leading it to go deeper into our territory. If that is the case, then this will be a major issue for our clan. We do not want innocents to find out on their own. If anything, I can make sure no one leaves camp tonight, but you..." "Rather safer than sorry." She dipped her head. "I must seek guidance. This indeed could be a major issue, but who better than StarClan can help us see it through?" He dipped his head and padded back to camp. Singing the patrol back to camp, he turned away, heading to the Moonstone. Briar crouched down and pressed his nose against the Moonstone, resting his eyes, awaiting.
Briarstar, I see you've come to speak to StarClan, but perhaps I can offer you some guidance instead.
He sat up and slowly turned to the Tom. What an odd thing for a cat from StarClan to say. "Yes?"
You found something quite extraordinary. A wolf.
"A what?"
A wolf. And even better, the dark cat looked the leader up and down. An opportunity, Briarstar. I have some tasks for you.
"How so? What could a dog, or wolf, have to do as an opportunity? They're dangerous."
Your clan has grown weak from the inside out. It is your job to repair it. That is, if you're up for the challenge.
"Weak, you say? Whatever it is I must do to protect my clan, I shall."
Task 1. Befriend the wolf.
"But wait, how do I do that?" But it was already too late. The Dark Tom was already gone. Now, Briar sat alone in the cave, wondering what he must do next. He turned to pad out and back to camp.
Lycon lay, gnawing on a bone. He had fully forgotten about the cats he saw. It mattered very little to him.
Following what little traces of the wolf's scent remain, Briar approached the cave. He froze as he looked at the massive wolf before him. Briar brought a hare, but would that be enough to gain its trust?
Lycon quickly let out a snarl, tail starting to wag in agitation. He darted forward, drilling teeth snapping at the cat as he pinned him simply by standing above.
Briar dropped the hare immediately as the wolf's weight began crushing him.
He opened his maw to bite down on the cat's throat.
Before the wolf could sink its teeth in, Briar quickly grabbed the hare and shoved it into its maw.
Lycon let out a confused yip and backed up as the fresh rabbit caught in his teeth. He stared at the cat in bewilderment.
Swiftly, Briar jumped up and ran off.
He turned away to eat the hare.
Panting, Briar turned back to watch the massive wolf tear into the hare. He wondered what all he was willing to risk to listen to StarClan's wishes. Briar laid down in his nest, trying to relax despite the previous chaos. Briar awoke and decided he needed some fresh air. Enjoying the day, Briar walked around. That was until he caught a whiff of a certain scent. ShadowClan, he said to himself, as he slowly approached, ensuring he stayed downwind. What are they doing here?
Your second task. These trespassing cats, they think your clan is weak.
Briar stood up. What do you mean?
Defend your borders. The second task was simple. The wolf is at Sunning Rocks. Lure him. Drive these pests away.
Wait, that's insane. Using a wolf in place of my own claws?
There's no time to stall, the Tom yelled. Or were you not worthy of saving your clan?
Right, you're right. Without a moment to spare, Briar turned and ran, following the Dark Tom's instructions. Briar finally reached Sunning Rocks and spotted the wolf.
Previously sunbathing, Lycon let out a grunt when he heard frantic paw steps.
Briar tried to think of a way to get the wolf to follow, and decided to act like prey and run.
He did, in fact, follow, snarling. He froze. That was a big dog. It shook, shocked by the fact a dog was standing right in front of it. Lycon quickly turned, overwhelmed by the smell of other cats. He blindly reached out, grabbing the middle cat by the front. After Bruno Mask whipped around, he pulled his lips back in a snarl as he stumbled back. He aggressively shook the cat, giving the others little time to react. The feline let out a surprised yowl, being snatched forward. He choked, barely able to breathe. All Bruno Mask could see was blood dribbling down to where Panther Gaze once stood. Though he unsheathed his claws, his inhibitions bit back at him. He shook again until the cat unstiffened. He then threw the cat to the road. Adder stood there, shell-shocked at the sudden grab, rushing to Panther's side. He let out a loud bark, pressing forward. Panther Gaze's body limped on the thunderpath. It turned and ran. He shot one last glance towards the creature that vaguely resembled a dog. He then slammed his paws against the acrid thunderpath and bolted for his own life.
Briar approached and made a muffled clicking sound to get the wolf's attention. He placed the squirrel down as a reward and left.
Confused, yet content, the wolf took the squirrel back home.
Briar padded into his den and laid down to rest.
Briarstar, it's time for your third task.
Groggily, he awoke. What? Again?
One of your warriors is currently meeting with a river clan she. Go to Sunning Rocks. Punish the sinners. I've already set you up.
A cross-clan relationship? Briar scratched the ground in disgust. Fine. Lead the way. I love this spot. The moonlight hits off the river brim just at the right angle to make it almost glow, just like the stars in the sky. It's so pretty. Almost as pretty as you are, she purred. Briar stared as disgust built. His face got warm and he got sheepish. He huffed, lifting his head and nudging her cheek. He is so good at this. Well, I know your clan has been locking down a lot more lately, so we shouldn't be out too long. I'll see you soon. She stood with a flick of her tail. He gave a soft pout, but relaxing his eyes and nodding. He stood, scanning her. She smiled brightly and trotted to the water, swimming back across to head back to her camp. As she left, his tail swished side to side, as a kit would with a moss ball. He turned. He meeked, cautiously trotting up to the leader. He literally did not know what to say. So, come around here often? He jested, trying to hide his anger. His eyes darted around. What was he going to do? Run? Battle? He sighed. Please don't hurt her, he said in a mere whisper. Hurt her? She's not a member of my clan. I've no claim to her. No, I must say my anger is not directed at her at all, but at you. You have broken your oath. You've hurt your clan. And as a result, this is your punishment.
His eyes widened at the large... What is it? A big dog? As long as she's not here, he's willing. He stood in a fighting stance, his eyes filled with fear. Lycon lunged forward and bit the light-pelted cat around the torso.
Briar padded off, back to camp.
He slid while he got chomped. He screeched in pain. He bit into the big creature's ear as hard as he could, pulling it off. Yep, he was not winning this. Lycon let out a howl as his ear tore. Instead of pulling away, he bit harder into the cat's midsection. The blood from his ear trickled down into his eye, stinging. His face scrunched until it just stopped. Just like that. He was gone. Bloodstained as white pelt.
Good. Now, you're fourth. The full moon is tomorrow. Display your strength. Show the other clans what you have gained.
Attack? During the full moon? He hesitated at the thought, but the power in watching the destruction of this wolf fueled his ambition.
The code states the clans may not fight. It says nothing about a wolf. His eyes gleamed. The wolf will rest here tonight. Fetch him before the gathering starts.
Briar understood and dipped his head, saying nothing more. Briar trotted in and laid down. Briar slowly awoke. Looking outside, he realizes he slept through most of the day. With all the deaths occurring, it's been hard for him to sleep. He exited the den and entered the clearing, remembering what the Dark Tom told him the night before. Let all cats old enough to catch their own prey gather below the high rock for a clan meeting. His voice echoed through the camp. Tonight is the gathering. I want as many of you there as possible. However, there is one caveat. I will be arriving late, as I must ask StarClan for guidance one last time before the meeting. Do not fret. Arrive at your usual time and take our usual spot. I will be there, just a little after your revival. Clan dismissed. I know you can't understand me, but I need you to follow me. He started waving his tail in an exaggerated motion.
Lycon's whiskers switched. This cat had led him to much food in the past. It was worth a chance.
Briar turned and began leading the wolf to the gathering.
What a disrespect to all the clans, he tissed, waving a tail Rusted Snow's way. Oh, and here they are. Rusted tensed, noticing Briar with the large dog. Turning to the ThunderClan leader, and its unexpected guest. She turned, seeing Briarstar. Briar, she stammered, seeing the massive dog that she had seen so many days ago.
Listen now, cats of all clans. I know you've been plotting our demise. I'm here to show you how wrong you are.
Rusted's eyes narrowed at Briarstar. What were they doing?
ThunderClan is not weak. We have something none of you could ever dream of. Briar looked at the cats and saw the distrust in their eyes, the tension growing. He realized he had to do something to secure ThunderClan's strength. Briar looked to the wolf and spoke. Kill them. Kill them all.
Lycon didn't understand Briarstar. He stood, staring at the surrounding cats. It would be foolish for him to take on this many cats at once. They'd kill him.
Are you daft, wolf? I said kill them! Briar smacked the wolf over the head with his paw.
The wolf let out a snarl, stepping back. He didn't want to kill this cat. It was a source of food as of recent, but why was it so aggressive?
What's wrong with you? I fed you for days now, and this is how you treat me? I, Briarstar, leader of ThunderClan, command you to kill them. He stepped towards the wolf, trying to grab his muzzle.
Lycon snapped, biting into the cat's paw. He lifted his head, picking the cat clean off the ground.
Briar yowled in pain. Wait!
He rose his head more, turning, and slamming the cat harshly onto the hard ground.
Briar hit the ground. He heard a terrible cracking sound. His vision blurred, and where he thought he'd see a StarClan cat, he saw only darkness.
What is that?
It's probably just a dog. Let's just get the cat mitt and get out of here.
I've never seen a dog that big before.